Alright. Back at it again. The ending of the video is here. This has to be the end. I won't go over an hour. Let's get to it. We left off with Georgie dying, and I don't know where I'm going now. I don't think Bigsby has slept since this has started. This music is tense. This is where the Crooked Man is.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
So is Mary. There's no way Mary would leave her bodyguard. But dude, she's so scary. Her eyes and her demeanor is like really fucking scary. It reminds me of like Azula from Avatar: The Last Airbender, but with killer instinct and not in a kids TV show. She's like what Bigsby doesn't want to be like. Like, we're almost polar opposites, but we have one similarity. I just can't wait to hear what she says.
So this is where they've been sending these.
Well, the shower made everything negative. You see that? It turns the black white. Huh. It's like it knows I'm here.
Big Wolf. The big bad wolf.
Coffin? With chains on it?
You used to be something.
I still am. Oh no, the judgment time.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
I knew she was gonna fuck with me. She knows that we're supposed to be alike. But she thinks she's better than me because she stuck with it. She might be stronger than me, and she's certainly she's probably killed more people than me, to be honest, and without the excuse of being hungry or wild. Silver bullets.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Is this a horror game? Dude!
It's about time you showed up.
Punch her back!
You
fucking
take
bitch!
Care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Don't even talk to her.
He doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow. What a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned. Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
talk to me about sucker punches when she popped up from behind me? And she talked about my mom. I don't even know if I have a mom. Fuck that. Multiple? Don't go high up. You have fangs, not guns. I hit that. I swear to God I hit that. I don't want her to look at me. I hit it!
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Good lord. She got even scarier. She's killed kids in this point. She's like the magic version of me. But instead of a wolf form, she turns into this. Nightmare? Did I get knocked out? She's not silver. This must hurt so bad. No. What the fuck? This one's the only one that's scared for her life. She can kill everyone. Why hasn't she? I'm puffing. I wish I would have howled at the end. Dude, that was crazy. A big bad wolf. I'm probably the first person she's fought but never killed. My eyes are still. I hope I don't act impulsively.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
Silver bullet. Oh!
This
I mean-
gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look,
Fair
there's
enough.
no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
Why is he moving back?
Funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that.
Not killing
All
is...
I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if
He
you
murdered
change your
his
mind
wife and
and
kids.
decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
I don't want to give him what he wants because it's exactly
You're often reckless.
what he doesn't
And I
deserve.
worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders 2 of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them.
For the
Georgie.
butcher? For Beauty and Beast?
He's
For
dead,
Snow
isn't
White?
he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over.
He's
So,
in my head.
Shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her
Fucking
have gone
fucker got
well.
to me.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say?
Sure. Whatever. Whatever.
Fine.
What?
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
He might have some leverage in court. But Snow White's handling that, right? There's no way Snow White would be corrupted. If it was Crane or if it was Bluebeard taking care. Oh shit, I don't know what the fuck Snow White's doing. It could be Bluebeard. I don't fucking know. I don't know how to handle Miss White's Snow White's
I know,
thing.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can
killed
talk about
Bloody
it
Mary.
later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just
Aw.
glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You murderer!
My
You
wife
killed
is
Lily!
dead. She was my
Where the
sister.
fuck do you get
what about
off?
Faith?
You think you have the right to
did
just do this to
everything you
people?
said.
You're a fucking crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice.
This is
I
the
know
courtroom?
normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this
This
as soon
isn't
as
right.
possible. The Crooked
his
Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie.
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Bigby, is that true?
This is the courtroom. His peers are his
I already
victims.
took care of Georgie, so drop
What do
it.
you mean you took care of him?
This
Is
isn't
he
fair.
still out there?
Sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later,
The
but
butcher's
right
here.
now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
Fine. Go right ahead.
Wait, that's not how this works.
That's not how this works. Nope.
After the rest
That's
of your
not how-
crimes are read through, then you will have an opportunity to defend yourself. But only then.
If you insist.
This feels so corrupt. And I know we're dealing with the Crooked Man here. His name
You
is the
are
Crooked Man.
charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf,
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged
Forced?
with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
He went willingly.
Yes.
After.
Thank you. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you did.
Stop the charade. We know you're an...
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
I don't think he is.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
ground.
fucking belongs.
So let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to
We
defend
don't
yourself.
really have any fucking
and I
proof.
won't rob you of that right.
You're really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're
You're
ever
a killer.
going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth
bullshit.
for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby.
I wanna
When
talk
you
about-
finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. And I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in. They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I
May I
protected
be
them.
tried
You
for
understand wanting to
Tweedle's
protect
death?
what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see, you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
You're not serious. I know what you do to people. I've seen it firsthand. What you did to Faith, the way you manipulated her. Do you really think any of those girls were free? Do you
said
really
fucking
think
Georgie.
Faith
I'm
wanted
sorry,
to...
Lawrence. I'm sorry that your wife came to me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my best judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me
Am I
for help.
arguing with
And
him,
what did
or
do
am
for
I
you?
trying to find out what
Got
actually
my
happened?
tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but
What about the butcher?
Bigby refused.
What?
you were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true? I know. Snow made a mistake.
I had very good reasons for asking you to do that. She was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man.
We've made some
She's right.
mistakes.
I wish she didn't say it
I've
like that.
Made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The crooked man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life.
I don't want to throw
You
him
would
down.
go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
We're not gonna tolerate this shit anymore. The debts are wiped. His business is closed. He's done.
But he has
You're right.
wealth. We need
You're all
wealth.
still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Can I still have a decision? This isn't right.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The
They are.
sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie
murders.
was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you
The
mean
butcher.
there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
It really isn't.
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Where are you going with this?
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
That don't make him a murderer.
Doesn't...
For fuck's sake, killing someone who's trying to kill you is
They were
hardly...
there to retrieve Crane. You didn't need to escalate things.
Me? It was them. And who sent those two freaks anyway?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it
Now, where
internally.
have I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor
He said
Tweedledee
before.
when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
No,
Under
the fuck
my
it
watch.
wasn't.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right
Oh, this
before you
fucking
decided
talk
to
about
kidnap
law
him.
It was for
and
his own
position.
protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did
No,
not
it isn't.
order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more?
The
Who
butcher
was
needs to
there
talk.
while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up.
Ooh.
You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
No.
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on
He's
this.
losing his
We
fire.
all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we
He
found
lost his
our
presence.
evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Isn't the
Listen
witching
to
well bottomless?
yourselves.
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed?
So we get rid of him.
We can send
Shut
him
up.
away.
Everyone, listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed.
What about me, huh?
He's the only official
What about me?
representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Okay, I'm gonna talk a
Just-
while.
Do what you think is right.
I hope I don't have a timer.
Yes, Sheriff.
Okay, listen.
Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He took
He
advantage
has
of
to
people,
die. We can
but he
lock
did
him
help
up. I can
him.
get
He
rid
didn't
of
force anybody to do anything.
Not this way.
No! I still won't kill him. I'm still not gonna kill him. Imprison him.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still.
End it already.
He doesn't.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you can't be
What
serious.
he's done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right. Do it.
He'll be sadder in jail than he would with that. He wants to die like that. He wants to have the last words and stay in everybody's head, knowing he used everyone in the city, or every one of us in the room, even me. That's him?
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Let's just call it even.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay. Great.
Things are gonna be better. If Snow White's in charge, things will be better.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Biggie. Big. Do pigs have hair on the edge of the tails? I guess that's what makes him special. Right? He's a fable. Mythical, legendary, magical.
I'm going! Jesus!
I gave him money.
We only have like 5 minutes.
They carry me, for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Is it from White?
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Nah,
she
kid.
was nice.
Get your smelly frog ass out of here.
Yeah.
Just kidding, I love you. I love this little toad.
I take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches
Gave her a
that
dead bug?
squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. I'm sorry, TJ, but look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ. Hey, Bigby! Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig? I don't know. He must have run off. Bullshit!
I didn't know he was gonna go. If I thought the pig wouldn't go, then Toad shouldn't go.
Saying goodbye?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
Let me help you.
Bigby, I know you're trying to help. But this is just something I need to do on my own, okay? Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand.
She killed
You've
Faith.
seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Nerissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
I really don't know how to talk to this girl.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
No, that's not what I was going for. If it was true enough, I would have killed
that
him.
makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might
It's
feel
not about
that way,
winning.
but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us,
Maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
That rang in my head.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around.
Is she using a glamour?
Wolf.
She's the one who set up the Crooked Man. She has to be. The butcher didn't stand up. She could have been using a glamour to disguise herself as the Crooked Man in the car. When she took away Crane. We don't know where the fuck Crane is now. She was at every pivotal point. She was at the funeral when Tweedledee and Dum were gonna show. No, but then how would the actual Crooked Man know that I killed? No, because obviously they were in the same room with the brother I didn't kill. She did it. She set up the Crooked Man. Okay, so it does make sense with everything they're saying. Like, I understand crime. I understand how crime could grow in a place like this. Like how people did need cheaper glamours. He fulfilled that need. And obviously, if we caught them, we would have shut it down and then less people would have been able to do whatever they wanted. But I don't see why that's wrong. But the Crooked Man, everything he said in the courtroom was true. And Marissa really talked loud. When, like, talked over him, so we all made the decision. And everybody wanted me to kill him. But something didn't feel right. And I guess this is it. Oh my god. And it looked like Narissa was brand new. But that could have just been her auditioning for pole dancing. And the glamours still last after death. We need to find the thing to dispel it. I feel like it's her. I feel like she's the one who set up the Crooked Man. But why? Why? What did she do? Is she even the Little Mermaid? My brain like hatched, and then it died right before my eyes, like a fucking supernova. A galaxy brain. Holy shit. You slapped him? You fought him after the interrogation. You impressed her with your detective skills. Imprisoned him. Killed him. Deceased. You mashed up his place. Yeah, Lawrence wouldn't be alive. She's not... Okay. Ooh, shit. Why? Why are you scaring me like that? What the fuck? What's going on? Okay. I don't think there's gonna be like a next episode kind of thing. Also... Oh wow. It's actual comic books. I don't think there's gonna be a part 2 to this story though, because Telltale went underground. They weren't paying their employees enough, and they were making too many games, and they weren't selling enough games. It's fucking... She set him up. But how? How? My brain. It needs closure. There was a trailer for this 8 months ago, the second part. Anyway, I don't want to go over the time. It cuts out the beginning. Goodbye. She set up the Crooked Man. Alright. I don't know what the fuck. I wonder if Bloody Mary is even dead. But... goodbye. Thank you for watching. I hope you understand what I mean. And I feel like I explained everything I wanted to explain. So, thank you for watching. This is the last video I'll make. I won't replay this game to see different endings unless I talk about it to one of you and then you guys want me to do something. Because I can't just go back to the episode, but later. Goodbye.